Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're gonna react to, or we're gonna see high school canon events. So, um, I've been really uploading like at least like last week and stuff, and then I haven't uploaded um like all last month. I haven't been consistent with YouTube really. Not really, nah. No, not really. But I'm uploading on shorts. Make sure y'all see me on shorts. I don't be on YouTube and making YouTube videos sometimes. You know. I'm thinking about streaming and stuff and doing that and this. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch because sometimes I do stream there. That last video y'all saw where I was reacting to that one video where that girl hit that man's car because he lost some chapstick or something like that. I forgot what happened. I was live, so make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. Um, Without further ado, let's get started with this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all see my Twitch. Follow my Instagram for more updates, please. More updates will be on Instagram. I don't know why you. I don't know why you're not following me there. I'm not gonna post any updates here for real. If unless I'm not uploading for like 2 months. But make sure y'all comment if it's up. If the comment section's up. Hopefully it's up because I'm really gonna be mad because I recorded part of this video before and it was glitching. So I'm gonna be pissed off. And if you don't know if this video uploaded or didn't upload, I think we know why. Let's get started.
But then
Please,
she gives
please.
you that smile. And brother, I'm not talking
Hold on.
unavoidable school canon events. First up, getting friend zoned. Getting friend zoned is something that we've all gone through in our life. You have a crush on a girl. You start envisioning a whole future with this girl. Holding hands in the hallway, sneaking off to the car to go make out, taking her to prom, having kids, having babies, having child support, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that's stopping you is that you're chopped as shit and she's beautiful as so you never think you'll have a chance, which is why you're scared to really talk to her. But eventually you do, and the vibe's going well until that one day where you finally decide that it's time to pop the question. So you call her and you start talking like normal until you finally get to the moment. You ask her out on the phone, and at first she's a little bit shocked, but then she gives you that smile. And brother, I'm not talking about the yes, I like you too smile. I'm talking about that. Buddy, it will never work out, man. And from that point on, you know you're fried. Because not only is she gonna reject your ass, but she will also hit you with that iconic, gut-wrenching, knife-wrenching line. Cloud, Jeffrey, I really appreciate it, but honestly, you're like a brother to me. Just like that, you have a gym membership now. And the worst part about it is that next week, she's
That's crazy how he said, now you have that gym membership. Bro, that shit happens, bro. Once that happens to you, bro, you will be cooked. You will be hurt, bro. I'm telling you. All or lost. You know what I'm saying? All or lost from that day. And bro, sometimes we do have bad days, but like, bro, that's just a bad day for you. That actually tells you to not be a sent there woman. You know what I'm saying? And usually, actually, last year I kind of was. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said before in the last video, I was supposed to say this in the beginning, bro. I'm experiencing this right now. I'm just in the summer break, but I'm experiencing this right now. I'm I'm just watching this for y'all, but bro, once you feel like that, it will just hit, bro. You'll just be on 1 HP. Feel like you just lost a whole bunch of ore, bro. It's crazy shit, bro. Some crazy shit.
actually gonna hard launch with the guy she actually wants to be with, but it's not you. It's not you, and it will never be you. Game is game, bucko. I ain't gonna lie, we all have to go through it. And you better hope she's a good person and doesn't tell the whole school too, because I'm not gonna lie, I had a homeboy who went through that.
Hold up. Okay.
exact thing. He told his evil demon light-skinned best friend that he actually had feelings for her. She hit him with that,
Hold up. I deadass do not want to redo this video, bro.
"Aw, you're so sweet." And brother immediately knew he was cooked. But he didn't know how cooked he was because that next day, she proceeded to tell everybody in the whole school that he asked her out, and she also proceeded to call him a simp little. Till this day, he still hasn't recovered. Praying for bro, I'm not gonna lie, hope he's good. But in my opinion as a guy, what's worse than getting friend zoned is having to friend zone a girl, which is honestly canon event number 2 because girls don't take getting friend zoned well at all. I think genuinely this is one of the hardest things to do as a man because women just aren't built for rejection. I mean, we're the ones who are supposed to get rejected, not them. So whenever it happens, their
They
brains
just different
just
on it,
can't
bro.
compute what happened. You tell a girl you don't like her and she automatically starts calling you gay as coke. Or she'll try to talk to your best friend to make you jealous. Like, okay, and? Like, honestly, this is one of the stupidest things you could ever do. You think talking to my best friend will make me like you when I didn't like you when you was trying to talk to me? What logic does that make in anyone's brain? I'm not gonna lie, that's just coke. But no, I gotta get in character, my fault. Oh no, Keisha's talking to my best friend Justin. Even though after I rejected her, oh, whatsoever shall I do? Head ass. Like, I promise you, I'm finna sleep just as good at night, boo. Matter of fact, I might even sleep better. Just like how I would sleep after I won a fight in school. Which is actually the next thing we're finna talk about, school fights. School fights is one of the biggest canon events at school because they are the biggest event that can happen at a school. A good school fight can set the tone for the rest of the week at that school. People will be talking about it for the rest of the day. People will be debating who won or lost, which if you won, you will get instant clout for at least 2
Them
weeks. If you
instigators.
lost, oh, buddy, you do not want to lose. I remember there was this fight at a neighboring school to mine, and it was between this white kid and this professional boxer. Yes, I said professional boxer.
I mean, bro, it matters. It does matter how you do lose the fight. Like, if you bled in the fight and if you were bleeding in the fight and got knocked out at the same time, then I think it's that bad that will be haunted in your life. Which I'm gonna talk about that in another video. Um, or if you won, you're gonna be the most chippest person out of in the school. You're gonna be like famous and stuff. Like, bro, I remember one time I won my first fight and this nigga tried to give me irrelevancy and shit. And then I said I choked hold him. So I was fighting, this was my first fight, all right? And I was fighting this one nigga that kept on fighting me, and it took like a year for us to fight. In 7th grade, I think I fought him, right? He just kept on kicking me, and then I just pushed him to the ground. I didn't even punch him for real, bro. Just grabbed him by his neck, just put him in a chokehold and shit. And I just wasted no time, bro. I just wanted a nigga to pass out and shit, bro. But there was a whole circle around and shit, bro. And then I got scared and shit. And then I wanted to get on out and shit. But they just, bro, they kept me in. They kept me in because he got up, and then the teacher came and brought us to the office, and they're saying I won. But I mean, bro, it's my first fight, so like that kind of didn't count because I did grab him and then put him in the chokehold, you know. But like at the same time, it does matter how you lose or win and shit, bro. But that was my first fight. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great fight, man. Bro.
Was
And
16
people
when
that didn't even know and didn't even talk to me was just speaking about the fights me. Like,
and he was already fighting big leagues or something like that. I don't know boxing, but he was good. And I don't know how this white kid pissed this guy off so bad or why he did that, but I promise you that was the worst decision he's ever made in his life because this boxer beat the brakes off this guy so bad that the video literally went viral. Like, there's a clip of this fight on the internet right now that has over 3 million views, and the reason why is because after the boxer got done beating this ass, he literally threw him on the ground, jumped up in the air, and landed on his head like he Mario jumped that. Coins flying out of his head and everything, bro. It was
damn,
bad. People around our area were literally making memes of this shit. Bro, it was cooked. This fight was so bad that the kid literally had to drop out of school because he was getting bullied so bad after the fight. And after he dropped out, he chose to
he's gonna have to drop out of all schools in a minute because everybody knows that nigga.
absolute worst career path to go down.
Ain't
After
no
losing a
escape.
fight, he became a trapper. Trapped and scammed even though he lived in a suburban household, man. It's a sad reality. This fight dead ass ruined his life. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know where he is right now. I don't even know if he's
He became a trapper after. Bro, he's worse than Youngboy at this point, bro. I'm sorry.
live. But Buddy's life is cooked. Fights are legendary, especially if you get a good
I
camera
respect
angle
you.
of the fight. But for some reason, they always is blurry or something. Like, it's like, what? We need to start carrying around professional cameras to document fights, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta get the HD footage somehow. I'll even try to record on a laptop, man. Like, do something. But another unavoidable Canon event is entering a school hotbox. More specifically, walking into a bathroom hotbox. Everybody remembers the first time they walked into the high school bathroom and they got a strong scent of blueberry Faygo flavored air. And then when you finally meet the culprits, you just see a bunch of chill white guys just passing around a vape. Or multiple vapes if they're really fiends for real. You gotta try every single flavor before you go back to class. You know, I typically hated this because usually I just wanted to take a piss in the bathroom. But now I gotta breathe in particles that my lungs should not be inhaling. Especially when they tried to offer it to you too. Which, on one hand, I do appreciate the nice gesture. But on the other, I don't want to be an accomplice to your crime. Because with my luck, administration would walk in as soon as I put my lips on that cancer machine. And it would be 10 times worse when instead of smelling some blueberry
Lung cancer. Bro, I can't believe teachers don't know that kids do vape. And I'm not snitching too. It's just how stupid the teachers are. Even though, bro, they make videos on TikTok and Instagram, bro. And I see it all the time in my Instagram feed, bro. We're smoking in the bathroom. We're vaping in the bathroom. They don't even smoke anymore in the bathroom. That's how bad it is. And they changed the smell for the vape so they can make it seem like it's not bad or anything. It's still made with nicotine. You know? That's why I'm interested in the TikTok vape shop. And it's so brain rotted now, bro. It's so like it's turning into galaxy gas now.
Faygo flavored air, you would smell some skunky flavored air. Like, bro, I hate it when people would chief carts in the bathroom. Like, vapes is one thing, but carts, you're just that's crazy. Especially if it smelled too. Like, what are we doing? Are we really just that stupid? It's like, do you want to get kicked out of school? Do you want
And
to?
your
You can't
breath
wait
gonna
until
stink
after,
too,
or you
bro.
can't just go outside in your car. Like, I promise you, when
Bro, one of my friends has so bad, bro. He has a bad hygiene. He has a fucking bad hygiene right now, bro. And I hope he actually brushes his teeth every day. No names. Your breath smells. You need to work on trying to have these white teeth and stop vaping.
administration starts catching on to what y'all doing,
We're
y'all
smoking
gonna be fried.
zigs.
No pun intended. Just like you'll be fried if your teacher doesn't like you. Because we've all had that one teacher that just hates us for no reason. Like, I had this teacher back in high school, and I promise you she had to be racist. She was an old white lady from small town Tennessee, and I promise you she had a vendetta against black people. I know she ain't like MLK. I bet her and her family were having cookouts, potlucks. As soon as they got the news that he died, they was celebrating, hooting and hollering through the streets. They was cooking the best casseroles they've ever cooked. Because, brother, before I took her class, I had a 4.0 GPA. I was a smart, studious kid. But after her class, my shit tanked because I got an F in that. Literally had to retake the class the next year. And it's not because I'm dumb, it's just that every single test she had, she wouldn't grade based on if you were right, she would grade based on how she felt about you. And all of the black kids in this class did way worse than the white kids in this class. Especially me, because I was the darkest. Like, bro, I remember I had this test, and I got every single...
Yeah, they be racist teachers, mean teachers, rude teachers, bad teachers, stupid teachers. At the same time, they're bad. They be dumb, smart teachers, bro. It just goes on and on. It's just bad.
single answer right, but she still gave me a 34 because I didn't do the formulas right. Like, how does that even make sense? I still got it right. It doesn't matter how I got there. That's like saying LeBron doesn't deserve his chip back in 2016 just because he went down 3-1. He still won this series. But you want to know the crazy part about it? A girl sitting in front of me who got every single question wrong got a 74. And the reason why is because she did the formulas right. She just got the wrong answer. How do you do the formula right if you get the wrong answer? This happened my freshman year of high school, and I'm still this mad about it. That's how much this bothers me. She even gave me all zeros on my homework just because she thought I scribbled it in before she would check it. Like, it's still there. What are we talking about? And then she tried to say my handwriting was terrible, and that's why she didn't want to grade my papers correctly, and that's why she gave me an F in the
My
class.
handwriting
Yeah, my
is
mom wanted
shit,
to beat her
bro.
ass
My
back in the day,
handwriting
I'm
is
not gonna lie.
bad.
But something I was also happy about.
I'm not
were
gonna talk about that now,
fine-ass
though.
teachers. Man, oh man, having a fine ass teacher was an experience. Like every single class you got with them, you were extra locked in. You made sure you had your best cologne on, your best fits. You made sure you actually paid attention in the class so you can get good grades so you can impress her. And you made sure whenever she needed a helper that you was the first man up. You ain't ever want to help out a teacher before this, but now you want to be a teacher's pet. We see what you're trying to do, brother. And she did too, which is why it will never happen, and it's just a fantasy. Like, brother, your life is not a or a horribly written TV show. And I don't care how attractive you think you are. A mentally stable grown-ass teacher will never ruin her life for a minor in high school that she teaches. Lock in. But at the same time, a boy can dream. But something that's not a dream though are school rumors, which is the next canon event we all go through. For some reason, these school rumors always involve a relationship. It's either somebody did this behind the bleachers, or somebody cheated on who, or there was a sleepover where it was 2 guys and 1 girl, and you know what that means. It's always something just scandalous and icky and weird. I remember there was this one rumor in my school where this sophomore boy had a 2 girl seniors. And for a while, I'm not gonna lie, that sophomore guy was the coolest in the school. Everywhere he went, he got dap ups, high fives. People were asking for the story times. It was wild. Until somebody debunked the rumor and people found out it was just a big lie. He still got clout off of that though. I'm not gonna lie, cause he still repped that. But oftentimes these rumors are either heavily exaggerated or just flat out not true. But sometimes they are. And these rumors especially hit different when it's about teachers or faculty. I remember back in elementary school, there was a rumor that our principal and the president of the whole school were having an affair. And at first nobody believed it until one day, a random teacher walked into the president's office and basically saw pretty damning evidence of it being true, if you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, they both resigned mid-year. And after that, the school went to shit. But hey, man, game is game. Even though that's wild, that's not even the craziest rumor that I've heard about. I remember my senior year, I had this one classmate that was known to talk to freshmen, aka the super senior, which is the next canon event. But let me tell the story real quick. One day I came into the school and I seen 2 police officers in the office. So I started asking around to see what was going on.
Bro, a senior talking to like a freshman, bro. Bro, you're not gonna see that same girl next year. You're not gonna see her. I don't know why you're trying to waste her time. Like, you're not gonna see her, bro. Like, I would rather date someone in the same grade than not see them at all next year. Cause someone's going. Someone's going, bro. I don't know why you're talking to freshmen and stuff,
And it turns out
Them
that bro
bitches
wasn't
are
just a
gone
super
when you're
senior,
gone.
he was actually a pedo. Because apparently he had relations with a
Gone.
year-old 8th grader. The guy was an 18-year-old grown man. The guy didn't end up going to jail because the parents didn't press charges, but they probably should have. Because I don't care what you say, you can't be a senior talking to 8th graders. That's f***ed up. You know what also f***ed up? School exposed pages, which is the next canon event, finding out your school has one. School exposed pages are one of the most illegal things, period. But when you're a kid, you don't realize how crazy it is to be posting 15 and 16-year-old girls doing acts with other 16 and 15-year-old boys, but they are very, very illegal. And a lot of times they would be called the whatever high school shade room. Most of the time they would just have fights, but occasionally they would have those crazy wild leaks. And Instagram has to get better about policing stuff like that because that should not be allowed. But one of the last canon events I'm going to talk about is not making your sports team. This is heartbreaking as an athlete. You were balling out all middle school. You thought as soon as you got to high school that you were just going to step on the court and just go crazy, all for you not even to make the freshman team. One of the toughest realities you will ever have to face. And it's just as bad as that realization senior year if you're not going to get a college scholarship to play your sport at the next level. And truly a
Never
heartbreaking
experienced
event
that,
we
bro.
all had to go through as athletes. But it builds character.
Never
and it makes you
experienced that.
realize that there's more to life than going to the NBA or NFL. Even though that's all you wanted to do. I mean, I wanted to go to the NBA and now I make YouTube videos. So, hey, it worked out for me.
Just like you should subscribe. 1,000 subscribers in the end of the year.
First up, Scholastic Book Fair. Core memory for elementary school. Amazing. I remember I used to buy all of my Diary of Wimpy Kid books from here. Or those invincible ink pens. I used to love those too. Or the little pointers.
Ooh, the
or
Diary of
Lego books
Wimpy
that had
Kid.
the actual Lego
That was
pieces
fire.
in
That
there.
was fire.
We used to be going crazy in the Scholastic Book Fair. That was the only time I actually liked to read as a kid.
For
But the
real.
last thing I want to talk about is those fundraiser pizza parties that you would get. Back in elementary school, if your class
yeah.
raised enough money for the goal. I remember our class used to be be turned up when we won. Even though my class only got a pizza party one time. But that one time we turned up, I'm not gonna lie. And we were so hyped until we walked into school that day and we seen the Little Caesar boxes and we seen how tiny they cut them pizza slices were. We barely got fed. Then they gave us little tiny juice boxes to match with it. It's like, bro, why? But as you get older, you will realize that those teachers paid out of pocket for the pizzas and the juices. When you understand how severely underpaid that teachers are in America, them coming out of pocket for that is really, honestly, noble and amazing that they do it. So honestly, I actually have respect for them even just throwing it because they was doing the best they can with what they had. Shout out Abbott Elementary because that's how I learned that, and I'm not gonna lie. But besides that, that's it.
Hey, just know that your parents are gonna be mad at that, even though that they just wasted part of their money for that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Um, bro, the when he said that he used to get Diary of the Wimpy Kid, bro. What the fuck, bro? Remember that he used to say that he got Diary of the Wimpy Kid in the library. I feel that. I feel that, bro. I used to get Dogman and that and Batman and Spider. Bro, I used to get every superhero book, but I didn't even get Harry Potter at all. Them had like 1,000 pages on it. But I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Bro, just know, bro, this is what I'm experiencing right now. And if you're a subscriber to this channel, if you're still in high school or middle school, like, you know, don't drop out and be a trapper. But most of the things in high school, most of the things won't really matter in life, but you will need it for college. But if I do end up going to college, then I'ma still grind on this, bro. This is gonna be a forever thing. And plus I'm gonna evolve till then, you know what I'm saying? Um I'm gonna get my new shit, get a new PC, bro, get a new mic, get new everything, bro. Get new involvements, everything. Probably new money. You know what I'm saying? If you subscribe and reason, no, I'm just kidding. But 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year, I'm not gonna hold you. We're gonna be keep doing this, keep clip farming, and keep posting content, uploading, bro. Uh, y'all thought I was gone. I'm still posting these reactions for real. Let's get it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram just in case for updates. Make sure y'all follow my Discord and go to my Twitch. And I'll see y'all boys in the next one. And again, and again, and again. I'm out.